Hey y'all, it's another day, another video, 2 in a row. What is up with that? Okay, first of all, let's be clear. This isn't wine. I'm not drinking sangria. Nobody needs to fuss at me. This is water, cucumber water to be exact, with some lemon in it to make me feel like I'm drinking my wine out of my cute little Dotson cup because, I love my Dotsies. Anyways, today I was doing a video for my unique page. And I was putting on my makeup, doing my thing, and a song came on, and I thought I covered it pretty well, but looking back on it, you can definitely tell the exact moment that first, little bit of the song came on, and I knew what it was. And it got me thinking, isn't it funny how music makes us just, remember stuff? I know that sounds really, scientific the way I just said that. Made me sound real smart, but seriously, I can hear a song that I haven't heard in years. I don't even remember in this part of my brain right here that it still exists. But as soon as these little things hear it, this part of my brain, wherever it does, registers, and it's like, oh crap, I remember riding the Music Express with my friend Kim, and we were looking at those cute boys that we met, and they were from Georgia, and this song was playing. I don't know, I just made that up. So please, nobody think I'm reminiscing about some cute boy from Georgia, because I don't even remember ever meeting boys from Georgia. I remember Tennessee. There's some cute boys from Tennessee, but let's face it, I lived there for a while, so cute things come from Tennessee. The main thing is just crazy. And somebody asked me one time if I'd rather be blind or deaf. That was nothing to me. I mean, I'd rather be neither. Just saying, I like to see and I like to hear. But given you either have to lose your eyesight or your ability to hear, I'm going to go with my eyesight. Music means that much to me. And I think it does to a lot of people. Otherwise, we wouldn't have it everywhere, and there wouldn't be so many kinds, and there wouldn't be, people wouldn't have earbuds in all the time. Music's important, people. But did you know that music is more than just, something to listen to? It teaches you all kinds of stuff. It teaches you rhythm. It teaches you when to not say the bad words in the songs. It teaches you how to count. There's so much. It teaches you rhyming. It's a learning tool for real, people. But I digress. There are certain songs that just take me back. If I hear Boys of Summer, great song. Love me some Donna Henley, and that takes me back to high school and growing up at the beach, and literally with my top down on my convertible, and I had a thing for a boy that had a convertible, and it just made my heart, every time I hear it, it's like, boom, I'm there. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to be with that boy. I love him, and he's still one of my bestest friends, but I don't want him. I want the one God chose for me, and I'm 97.5% of the time very happy with my husband. The other times, he is just being a snoring fool or something. But I'm guessing that my percentage that he's happy with me is not 100% either. It's probably more like 115. Anyways, but you can think about all kinds of songs. Rock music, rap music. Oh my gosh, Vanilla Ice comes on the radio and I'm acting a fool in my car and people are staring at me. But it's fun. And you know what's lots of fun too is sharing it with your friends that have never heard it or your kids. Oh my gosh, when our oldest daughter Shelby realized that she liked the same kind of music as me, it was on. And we don't always like the same kind, but we can jam out to some 80s rock. girl, when she got her first record player, or her only record player, her first two records, one was Imagine Dragons, pretty cool. The second one, Richard Marx. Yes. I'm talking Hold On to the Night. She knows every word to Should Have Known Better. And it's fun. And I can tell her stories. I can tell her about, listening to Phil Collins with my friends, and I I introduced her to the Violent Femmes the other day, and she just kind of looked at me like I was an idiot, but she'll get there. Um, yeah, seriously, REO Speedwagon. I have a friend who was like one of my first boyfriends. He would, throughout the years, like middle school and high school, and I guess maybe even a little bit after high school, but not much because then life got crazy. But right in that time period, he was off and on in my life and always a great friend. And he adored REO Speedwagon. And that's one of those things that comes on and I think of him. And it just takes me back to being 12 and seeing him in a tank top and realizing how hairy boys' armpits are and how gross it was. But at the same time, it's a fun memory. It's great. I listen to Cher, and After All comes on, and I think of my friend Chad. And Chad, I never understood why Chad didn't like me, but I was not Chad's type. But boy, could we sing that Cher and Peter Cetera song on the top of the Ferris wheel. It's so much fun. Enjoy your music. Enjoy the memories. Turn it up, people. Let your kids learn it. Embrace your inner gooberness. I'm about to turn this down because I don't want to hear a radio commercial. But embrace it. Because that cheesy music that you listen to now, Neil Diamond, is still so much fun. And it still is part of who you are. And I just love music. Can you tell? I'm a little passionate. It could be, because of my teachers, my piano teacher, Mrs. Debbie, shout out. Or it could be for Mrs. House. Miss House was my choir teacher in high school. Shout out to Miss Julia. Or it could be because of my just innate ability to make a fool of myself whenever there's a beat and I've had too much real sangria. Because it happens way too often. Karaoke machines, my best friend if I've been drinking. Not so much the next day. Okay, folks, so enjoy your music. And the next time you're in the car and that song comes on and you're tempted to turn it down because it's like a cheesy Debbie Gibson song or whatever, I challenge you to embrace your electric youth and turn that baby up and sing along. Because you know what? We are the electric youth. We are. Don't let everybody tell you different. We got the right stuff, baby. You know it. You can't touch this.